Good morning, Lakeshore. It's time for your Shorian Report. I'm Sky.
I'm Kyle.
Today is Friday, January 15th, 2016.
Today is National Hat Day. I didn't wear a hat.
Hey, kids.
You don't get a hat either.
Make sure to order your 2016 yearbook. These are available for $65. You can either order them online at jostens.com or pay with cash or check to a yearbook staff member. The deadline for ordering is January 31st. See Mr. Spreet if you have any questions.
Eco Club is having a used book sale. Bring those books you have finished reading and clear space on your bookshelf for your new books. Bring the used ones to your second hour and put them in the Eco Club bag. The class that collects the most books will win donuts.
LSHS Art Club's Empty Mug Talent Show is coming. We want to see you show off your singing, instrument playing, poem reading, magic, or other talents at the Coffee House Showcase. Auditions are Wednesday 10th at 1:45 until 2:30, and Thursday, February 11th from 3:15 to 4. See Ms. Lagrasso for details in room 116. It's a great event.
Let's take a look at who's celebrating a birthday today, and then we're going to send it over to Millen for today's weather.
Hello Lakeshore, I'm Melon here at the weather. Today's going to be high 40 and a low 29. And it's going to be raining a little bit later today. And if it does, you stay dry out there.
Hey there, Shorians. I'm Rob here with the Sports Report. Yesterday, the wrestling team suffered a loss to Grosse Pointe and took home a victory against St. Clair. Today, the boys and girls bowling teams take on Lance Cruz at Premier Lanes at 4 o'clock. The girls varsity basketball team is at Warren Mott with tip-off at 5:30. The boys basketball teams are at home against Lamphere with JV starting at 6 and varsity at 7:30. Saturday, the wrestling team has the Almont team tournament at Almont starting at 9 a.m. The girls' varsity basketball game at Warren Mott today will be a cancer awareness game. Anyone who wears pink or purple will get in for free. We will be accepting any donations to the American Cancer Society. So come out, help a great cause, and cheer on your Shorians at the same time. Go Shorians.
The studio's on fire. We started.
Did we?
Yep.
I didn't hear him say go. Do you enjoy Disney? Come and see Lakeshore High School's musical production performance of Cinderella. Performances are January 28th through the 30th at 7:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Ticket purchases are online for $10 for students or seniors, $12 for adults. Ticket purchase at the door is $12 for students or seniors, $15. Go to tinyurl.com/LSHS/ not a backslash like so. Wow, I can't talk. I have a lisp almost today. LSHS Cinderella to buy or reserve your tickets.
Seniors, check your social media and or Mind accounts to vote for your senior class favorites. Voting ends Friday, January 22nd.
Yesterday's trivia question was, in surface area, what is the smallest of the Great Lakes? I was wrong.
The answer is one of the lakes.
But John Puma got it right, so if you really care that much, ask him. Here's today's trivia question. Do you know the answer? If you do, tweet us at #ShorianReport. Where did the famous I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King Jr. take place?
Easy.
I know.
Monday, there is no school. It is the day we celebrate the life of Martin Luther King Jr. Here's a video to remind us of his life. Have a great day, Lakeshore.
Have a great day.
He was born Michael Luther King Jr., but had his name changed to Martin later in life. His grandfather and father were pastors of the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. The family legacy served there since 1914. And from 1960 until his death, Martin Luther King Jr. acted as co-pastor alongside his father. Martin attended segregated public schools in Georgia, graduating from high school at the age of 15 after skipping 2 grades. He was a talented young man, receiving his Bachelor of the Arts degree in 1948 from Morehouse College, a distinguished institution in Atlanta, which both his father and grandfather graduated from. After 3 years of theological study at Crozer Theological Seminary, which he was also elected the president of, he was awarded Bachelors of Divinity in 1951. He then enrolled in graduate studies at Boston University and received his PhD in 1955. In Boston, he also met and married Coretta Scott, an intellectual and artistic young woman. They bore 2 sons and 2 daughters. In 1954, Martin Luther King Jr. became pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. He was a strong advocate for civil rights in the black community. He held a position in the executive committee of the NAACP, the leading civil rights advocates at that time. As a member, one of his tasks was to organize the first great civil rights protest ever to occur in United States contemporary history. This was a 382-day-long bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama. For at the time, people of different races were not allowed to ride in the same sections of the bus, and sometimes not even on the same buses at all. The boycott would prove to be quite effective, for on December 21st, 1956, the Supreme Court of the United States declared unconstitutional all the laws requiring segregation on buses. During this boycott, King was arrested. His home was bombed. He was subject to personal abuse, but at the same time, he emerged as a hero in the civil rights community. Martin Luther King Jr. is not just famous, however, for his "I Have a Dream" speech. What is the most outstanding is he based his entire model for the nonviolent movement on his experience as a Christian minister. He led massive protests that caught the attention of the entire world, all stemming from his belief that all men are created equal under God. Before a crowd of nearly 250,000 people, he made a proclamation. And that proclamation was that we should not be judged by the color of our skin, but rather by the content of our character. And his character was one of greatness, one that will be remembered in the history books as a man beyond reproach. A man who received the Nobel Peace Prize at the age of 35. A man who has given distinguished honors from leaders all over the world. A champion for the rights of those who have none. Would that he were with us today, but alas, it is not so. A sniper ended his life on April 4th, 1968, as he was standing on the balcony of his motel room in Memphis, Tennessee. But though the man died that day, his legacy lives on. It lives on in the hearts of those who are like-minded.